Good morning, everyone. Corey from Aquariumcoop, as always. Getting started early today. I'm in the fish room getting the morning feeding in. I just normally don't film this, but want to show you guys day after of the Discus tank. So cleared up quite a bit just overnight. I'm gonna feed them here some brine shrimp, some frozen brine shrimp, see how they do. I suspect they'll start eating just because it should be warm enough in there, and yeah, it looks like they're gonna start taking to it. So that's a good thing. I'm excited about that. We'll see how everyone comes through the transition. Whenever you move Discus, it's a little bit hit or miss. I mean, like this guy obviously back here is more stressed out than the rest of them, but he'll probably come around in the next couple of days. So I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, anyway, I noticed some new fry in the fish room while I was feeding this morning, and some Albino Bristlenose Plecos that I was not intentionally trying to breed, but let me show you. So down here, this is the Panda guppy tank, and I've got several albino bristlenose in here. I think it's a male and two females at this point, but when you start looking around like on the cave, you start seeing lots of albino babies. So that just kind of shows how easy they can be to breed. I've got those breeding in here. We've got orange cherry shrimp, and then we've got tons of the panda guppies, which I wish these panda guppies were more commercially viable. They don't sell that well at my store, but I just love them, so they just stay here, and I appreciate them, but I wish more people did too. So I'm going to get started on my day, and we'll see what unfolds. So we had a custom tank delivered today. This is 1/2-inch acrylic all the way around, 120 gallon. For one of our customers. Recessed lid, so the lid fits inside. This is Lexan, so it won't work. Nice big porthole, and yeah, the customer will be happy to get it. All the edges are buffed, not flame polished, so you're not going to get the crazing like you normally would in tanks you see that are commercially produced. And every sharp edge has been taken off, and even the holes here have been chamfered. So yeah, I was talking to my builder today. And he does, ship a lot of tanks, stuff like that. It's not cheap to ship stuff freight. You got to put it in a crate and stuff like that to make sure it doesn't get damaged. But that is an option if you're looking for custom work. Now this still has all the paper, so that way it can't get damaged while it's moving. It's coated in saran wrap as well. And normally, obviously, the tank looks a lot better when you take that off. But since the customer hasn't picked it up yet, I don't want to chance any scratches or anything like that. So yeah, we also brought in tons of dry goods. We put away most of it at this point. We've got Ali over there still pricing, and we're doing what we can. We'll let you know if we find something cool. Well, as you guys probably saw on the Facebook page, we're hiring to do this position I'm about to do right now, which is get all of the stuff sorted, put away. The problem is I came over here I need that cart in the back to put the custom tank that we ordered. So that way it's easy for an employee to roll out to someone's car when they eventually do show up. The problem is, there's all of this stuff in the way. It's a disaster of just goods that need to go on the shelves, and we just haven't been running ragged, so that means I'm going to do a giant time lapse of me getting this so I can clean this up enough to get the carts in and out, stuff like that. And that's, sometimes even as a business owner, you just got to get your hands dirty and go, you know what, I got to solve this problem. I can't wait for anyone else to do it. I got to do it. And so that's what I'm going to do. And we're just gonna, time lapse it, and hopefully it'll look amazing, because I love watching my own time lapses of cleaning, because I feel so accomplished when it's done that I'm in love with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it comes out. Yeah, that's right.
Payback.
Now, if you're gonna film me, I film you. So, this is Bob from Steenfott Aquatics. You've seen him in the live stream chats. He's a moderator, that type of thing. But he's filming the store while I'm trying to get out of here. So I decided to give him payback and get him in my my vlog for the day because I got to break down a tote. And I've got koi sitting in the back of my car, but I've been trying to leave for the last hour and a half, and it's never-ending customers. So eventually, I got to put the camera down and actually get to work. Man, am I beat today? I don't know. Just working in the storeroom, getting stuff up, and then working the retail store. It's after 8 o'clock at this point. Just starting to get ready to feed. Haven't eaten dinner. Like, that's probably why I'm so tired. I haven't eaten since like noon. Yeah, I think I'm starving. I think I'm hangry. That's the problem. So I'm gonna feed out frozen bloodworms to all the big fish, and then I'm gonna harvest out the brine shrimp and feed that out. And yeah, if I didn't say it before, make sure you check out Steenfott Aquatics site, or not site, but YouTube channel. I'll put a description or a link to it down in the description, and maybe one like right here or something like that. But check him out. And he's a good dude, you know. He shops in my store, but that's not the reason he's a good dude. He's just a good dude in general. Hasn't been into it that long, only a couple of years, but you know, he's obsessed with it like I am. So that's what I like. But time to feed. Well, my brine shrimp hasn't quite hatched yet. I think I used like the old eggs, or like a year old at this point, so the hatch rate's bad. I'm gonna give them one more day, then I'll switch to the new stuff. So I end up feeding out my little fry food micro pellet squeeze bottle. And yeah, that's all I got today. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.